President Obama has done a bit of an about-face on super PACs. After spending the 2010 midterm campaign calling super PACs shadowy and secretive, he now admits that he too will need to use them to compete with his Republican rival. Donahue Peebles is chairman and CEO of the Peebles Corporation, a multi-billion-dollar commercial real estate firm, and is a member of the President's National Finance Committee. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us, sir. A watchdog group called Democracy 21 is calling for a Justice Department investigation into both the President's super PAC and also Mitt Romney's, claiming that both operations are illegal because of their close ties to the candidates. They have a point, don't they?
Well, they have a point that the optics are not good because the line of independence versus a coordinated effort seems to be blurred. But the operative phrase there is coordinated effort. And it's clear that the president is not going to be coordinating the effort of the super PAC that will be supporting him. But it's a very blurry line. And in a perfect world, they should be eliminated. But of course, Citizens United, the court decision indicates that they are legal and a part of free speech.
Is that why the president has changed his mind?
Yeah, well, he can't fight the campaign and run a campaign with one hand tied behind his back.
Even though in 2010 he was actually condemning these super PACs.
Yeah, you know, the reality is politics is like the law, ever evolving. So things change, circumstances change.
You're wealthy. Would you consider donating to a super PAC?
No.
Why?
Because I think money is playing too much of a role in how campaigns are run. It's more about the money and the message as opposed to the message and what the candidate stands for. And I think if we're going to be opposed to a influence of money, then we also have to act with our principles. And I just don't see supporting a super PAC as something that continues the democratic process in the way I'd like to see it go.
Do you understand the feelings of many in this country that the democratic process is now being bought? When people look at the presidential campaign amongst Republicans, they see Mitt Romney spending tens of millions of dollars in negative advertising and demolishing Newt Gingrich.
Yeah, no, I can understand it, but I can tell them one thing. In the Obama world, campaign contributors get very little for their money. It's very difficult for a campaign contributor or donor to actually get tickets for their grandkids to the Easter egg hunt. Now, under George Bush, he had the Rangers program, so if you raised a couple $100,000, you got treated like a VIP over at the White House. And unfortunately, in the Obama era, the contributors are not being treated like royalty. They're just like any other citizen. And so anyone who contributes to the Obama campaign or the super PAC supporting the president ought to do it because they're fully committed to his reelection and his vision, because I don't think they'll get anything else. Now, I don't know what one gets for supporting Mitt Romney.
We'll have to wait and see. Mr. Peebles, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be right back.